Hello guys and welcome to episode 42 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign with the Iceni tribe. Today I have reached 7,000 subscribers. Holy crap. Okay, thank you so much guys for your support thus far. I didn't actually expect my Rome 2 campaign to be as good or to do as well as it has. So thank you a lot for continuing to watch this playthrough. And I hope to do more Rome 2 in the future, maybe even another campaign for reaching 7,000 subscribers. I think that might be a nice idea. Anyway, just before we start, I thought I'd let you guys know that I have downloaded and installed the Blood and Gore pack for Rome 2. So, in the next battle we play, hopefully, there will be heads flying everywhere, arms flying off, and so on. If you don't like that stuff, I'm kinda sorry. I tend to stay zoomed out reasonable amount, but honestly for this episode I really want to see what it looks like, so it's likely that I'm going to be zooming straight in and finding out what it indeed looks like in the battles. So let's go ahead and test this out on an army of the Iceni Tribal Council. The rebellion is being quelled. They will of course retreat and we will chase them down and slaughter them. I'm just going to charge their units with my veteran riders and we're going to see how many limbs fly off. So let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. So here we are on the battlefield. I'm just waiting to see how much damage these ballistas do. We've also got some chariots here. We can test out their charge. So let's get them towards the front. I'm actually going to select all of my infantry, get it back along with the skirmishers. Then we're going to get all of the veteran riders towards the front with the chariots. And we'll leave the ballistas up in front as well. And we'll see how much damage they do. So let's go ahead, start the battle. Find out where they are. We'll move forwards with our ballistas. And we'll see how much damage we can do. I kind of get the feeling at the moment though that they're hiding behind this hill. Here we go. Incoming missiles onto this unit. Oh my lord. Okay, there's lots of blood on those corpses. I don't think there was actually too much though. Oh. It's just brutal. There's just blood splatters on the ground now. Even more missiles coming in. Oh, taking them out. Okay, let's stop that and try out these chariots. We want to go in with the charge, so I'm going to hold down Alt to go with the alternate attack. And these guys would literally just charge straight into them. We'll see what they do. If the unit gets destroyed, then so be it. Here we go. Well, that was awfully disappointing. I'm going to be honest. Right, never mind. It did break the morale heavily of those units. But now I'm going to try out these guys instead. It's a nice frenzied charge. And here we go. Oh, not actually that much blood. That's a big shame. I think it more comes from the animations of them fighting, to be honest. Blood on the ground and so on. Blood on the soldiers after they've been fighting. But I don't think there's actually too much gore. That's the end of the battle either way. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's not like the Shogun stuff where when you hit a front line with a cavalry charge they just get obliterated. No, it wasn't as bad as that. So that's okay I suppose. Let's go ahead and end the battle here. And move on the campaign map. We lost 17 men. They lost 247. Well. Plenty of blood on the campaign map though. Okay, fair enough. Mind you, the blood came out where he didn't stab him, which is kind of weird. Going to move this army through Camelodunnan and attack the Champions of Albion in the same turn. But I'm not going to be able to chase them, I don't think, because we ran out of movement points on that particular army. But what we can do is we can get these guys, the spear runners, they can jog around to intercept on the opposite side. And that is basically all of the armies dead. And the rebellion quelled after that. Army is gone. And that'll be good. So, Eblana. I'm going to disband these mercenaries. I'm actually just going to get rid of this general if I can. I'm not sure if I can do it with him having units. Let's get rid of all the units first. We're down to 4 happiness with all those units gone. That's fine. And we're going to get rid of the general as well. There we go. He's gone.
Ready for battle.
Then we're going to get the Swords of Power. They're going to have to stay at Ildon for another turn or two. And we can just mop up here with these 2 armies. So I'm probably going to get rid of this guy as well. So, sorry dude, but we're going to have to retire you as well.
Thirsty for battle.
There we go. Okay, that's put the entire place to -3 per turn. But remember, we've got the provincial instability is still going down. So it will go down to 0. So we'll probably have to have an army in Britain still, and that's what I had intended either way. So I'll recruit that when I need to. But in the meantime, let's move down to Africa and fight the huge battle with the Masaeli. But before we do, I'm going to get my scout to do some military sabotage. So let's go poison provisions. And we failed. Okay. So let's get this guy out of force march stance. I'm going to move him up. We could probably attack with this army. I'm probably going to do that because he's got the ballistas. We're going to declare war on the Nasamones as well because they're their allies. As you can see, it's all of these guys to the right side of me, which is not exactly great. So once we finish with the Masaeli, it will give us a reason to go into Fazania and Africa in order to capture those 2 provinces. That will give us a goal. So hopefully the Nasamones will join. Yes, they will. And we're going to attack them here, just outside their city. Now this will give me the opportunity to use my 3 units of Britain ballistas to destroy this army completely. And if any survive, then they've got to deal with my chosen sword band. So let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. So, the Mist of Doom heading up the army. Start the deployment. We actually have quite a nice vantage point up here. Get the ballistas to the center. Spread them out a little bit so they don't glitch about when they move. There we go. And we're going to get my slingers. They can stand behind them like they already are. Get the soldiers there. There'll be 3 men behind because they control the flanks. Got my general. And of course my riders. Okay. So we're going to start the battle. Grab our ballistas and start destroying this army. Going to change to explosive rounds.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Draw your weapons, men, and make your peace with the gods.
So here we go. See how devastating this really is. Flying everywhere. Don't know why they've turned around, but it's only going to cause them more damage because they're going to have to come all the way back again. I think they're trying to get back to this huge reinforcement army coming. Look at that. Holy crap. That's a lot of men. Luckily, they're kind of crappy units. So many Numidian spearmen. Wow. Incredible. Either way, I'm hoping that it won't matter too much. I need to get my ballistas to stop moving, because at the moment they are going all over the place because they were trying to chase, which is a bit silly for a ballista. Never mind, let's get the our reinforcements up because we're going to need them by the looks of it. So grab all the sword band. They can hold the right flank. Get the spears, or at least some of them, on the left flank. A couple more Levy Freeman units in the middle. Line them up with these guys. Get the skirmishers behind, so that when we get into melee combat, we can sort them out. And we do have Britain Scorpions as well. They can probably sit up on this hill. Probably where they're going to be best. Let's not forget about my second general as well. So we're going to have one general on this side, and we can have one on this side. Here come the enemy once again. I'm going to have to watch out for this army. It's huge. This is a massive battle, and I'm surprised at my FPS. I'm currently running at 30 FPS. I think there has been a huge improvement to the lag in this game. I really think it's mainly because of the new NVIDIA drivers that I've downloaded recently, but the performance is amazing. So much better than it normally is. When the AI gives commands, it seems to lag for a little bit, but I'm still running at 30 now, so this is looking pretty awesome. And now my ballistas are in range again. So let's aim at their cavalry, because they're the ones I'm concerned with the most. So I'm going to aim at them with one unit. I'm going to change them to normal rounds. I'm going to change these Britain ballistas to hit the other units. So these Numidian cavalry have been hit by normal shots. We've got some explosive shots going into this big clump of infantry here, and I've got some hitting the right flank as well. Right, lots of missile units on the left, so let's go start taking them out with the veteran riders. I better not sleep this time and get all my veteran riders killed, else that will fail terribly. But looks like we're going to have to start moving our men forwards past these ballistas in order to defend them. So with all those units routed, we need to get away from these spearmen. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start charging our men forwards to engage them in melee combat. One of my riders got caught out, so we're going to run them away. Right flank can engage.
Our general is under attack.
The ballistas are unfortunately in combat, so let's get some reinforcements into the middle here. I can also put my general into the fight on either side.
Heroic nobles!
Really need to get out of there, veteran riders. I told you like 100 times.
Our spears are yours! Kill! Heavy freemen!
Okay. Starting to run away now, thankfully. Get our men to clean up these missile units.
Swords!
turning in our favor.
Okay. Doing well. Large force still remaining on the left. Let's get my chosen sword band to go deal with their Numidian spearmen as their entire army retreats. So my artillery is still fine. Seems. I'm going to tell them to get back on their ballistas. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to really look at what the gore looked like in hand-to-hand combat, but because I was so busy trying to destroy their army, I didn't quite get around to it. But look how many people are scattered after that. Holy crap. That was a huge battle. But most of the Numidians not really standing a chance against my more elite forces, and wow, you can just see how many Numidians are dead by looking. Job well done there. So many dead people. Brilliant. Okay, there you go. Send the battle. Decisive victory. 128 losses. 3,715 kills. That is ridiculous. Pretty epic battle there. Decisive victory. Now it's time to take the town. So we're going to have to attack them again.
Thirsty for battle. For the
So here we go. Second time round. Another new army of Numidian spearmen, Numidian javelinmen, and tribal slingers to kill. Still have all our men intact pretty much, except from this veteran riders unit that just wouldn't stop fighting. So there we go. Let's go ahead and assault this on the battle map. Here we are. Get our ballistas lined up.
The artillery stands ready. Ready.
And I'll probably move them back a bit actually, just so I can put a few men in front of them without the formations being messed with. Get the chosen units in front. Heavy freemen behind. Slingers even further behind. Riders on the flank and general behind. Okay, start the battle there. See where their enemy is. Probably going to be up here.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Give them the old explosive rounds to use. We have an army coming in behind us. Is this the large army that I'm worried about? I hope not, because the last thing I need is an entire massive army coming up right behind me. In that case, what I might do is have to turn around my entire army. Let's do that. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. We can keep the levy freemen here just in case. Chosen units should be able to deal with that army pretty easily. We better not forget about our reinforcements as well. So let's get them moving towards our objective.
Missile-armed warriors!
Change the targets of these guys. Gonna get my slingers.
Slingers ready!
Turn these round, spread them all out in front of my chosen units, which then can retreat if they need to.
Britons!
Now this is going to be a harder fought fight because obviously my ballistas are pointing in the wrong direction, and well, they're just taking advantage of all these small units at the moment. Now, I could easily turn around these ballistas and attack this army instead, which would be logical, but I'm not going to, and the reason for that is because obviously just installing the blood pack, I want to actually see some fighting for once. So instead of killing them before they even have a chance to hit me back, I'm going to stop them. Come on, slingers. Show them who's boss.
Warriors of Britain! Quick! Reload!
Some Numidian javelin men taking some hits here. I must say the blood does seem a bit disappointing, except from when you're like right up close and you see the blood splat out their faces as they get hit. Oh, that is that is brutal. Okay, let's get the slingers back because they're going to get charged. Okay, and we're going to get our soldiers to push forwards. Get my cavalry out of the way. Bring my general over to the right in order to help out these cavalry who are being chased by spears at the moment. But here we go. Here's where the fighting's really gonna get bloody. This guy's covered in blood. Oh, show me some blood. I am so bloodthirsty. It just sounds bad. Oh my god! Seriously, leave my cavalry alone. Oh, there's a nice kill. Oh, it's blood everywhere. Oh dear. Alrighty then. Let's get these men to charge into the side of these guys. And this is pretty much going to be a slaughter if they try and push through my men. My cavalry here to clear up.
The enemy general is dead.
Yep, I'm not surprised. Now they're all running away, we can chase them down. This cavalry unit's being called out.
One of our units has used all its
Let's just try and make that route by charging it in the side. There we go. And then it doesn't really matter too much.
Proud sons of Britain.
Brilliant. I really think that this game should have had gore to begin with, if I'm honest. I don't know why I had to pay £2 to get it, but hey, makes it a little bit better, I guess. Just more entertainment factor when you're killing people. But never mind, job is done on that front. Let's get our men back together. Their entire army here is just obliterated, or has been, by my ballistas, and just went complete overkill on their ass. This poor guys. Ballistas use up pretty much all of their ammunition on that. Just run in the remainder of the units and kill them for good. There's one unit over here of tribal slingers, so let's go run that down with a couple of my cavalry units. They'll probably rout before I even get there. But let's see. If they don't, we can watch the charge. Go with a frenzied charge. It's going to make the hit even larger. On run, men. Nope. You took too long. Yep. They just got obliterated. And they're already gone because they were so close to the edge of the map.
Spearmen ready for battle! Warriors, warriors, move out!
So, my Levy Freeman units are inside. Let's help them out with some of my chosen units. Not that they're going to need help against missile units.
Freemen!
There's still quite a large force in here, it's just very depleted in a lot of the units. And once we get our men together, it'll be a rollover. Throwing javelins back at these tribesmen. Brilliant. We engaged a couple of my Levy Freemen here.
Missile warriors!
Get these skirmishers attacking because they're basically in range now. May as well make use of them. Come on, quick reload. Looks like it hurts.
Chosen swords!
Warriors ready?
Now to clean up the rest of the settlement.
Skirmishers!
Loads of javelins coming over here. Look at these bodies. Wow. The spray is ridiculous from those things. Oh. Like, even though the blood's pretty pixely, it's still gruesome as hell. Those poor units. Love the way my chosen spears are just like standing there, taking free
Our
damage.
enemy have lost a victory point.
But their units are doing the same, so don't think there's much of an issue there. If they're trying to run away, they're going to just get mown down. Look at that. So there you go. I think that was a pretty good idea. Or gave us a pretty good idea of what the blood pack's going to be like from now on. In the battle there, decisive victory. 113 losses for 3,539 kills. Blimey, we've killed a lot of Numidians. There goes that army. Straight through the neck. Decisive victory for us. We're going to sack it, and we will take it over. The Massaeli have been destroyed. Well, that was swift. I'm going to upgrade this guy to be a better general. +3 authority, -8% unit recruitment cost, and +4% morale for all units. Let's have a quick look at the event messages. The MIDI is now ours. Province is completely under our control. Settlement has been sacked. We've got likes of scrap, -5% morale for all enemy units, but -5% to number of battle captives. I don't really mind that because I don't tend to get slaves, because it really harshly affects the public order in a settlement. At the moment, there's going to be a rebellion in the next turn. Wow. Okay. Hopefully that won't be too severe. But will probably just take place at the MIDI. Probably the Masaeli will pop up again and we'll have another nice big battle with them. We can continue to move on the consorts of Morrigan. See what mercenaries we can pick up. Might be worth getting some mercenary Numidian cavalry because this army doesn't actually have any cavalry yet, but I'm going to leave that for now and let's go on the hunt to attack the Nasamones, who, after declaring war on the Masaeli, joined them. And we will need to take care of them as well, so that's what I'm planning on doing. Now, to help out with the public order this turn, I might turn this army back to Tingis. Goes to -11. Still going to be a rebellion next turn. That is a shame. But nothing really we can do. Let's have a look at our War Maiden. She has increased in rank. So let's make her a champion to give her the extra campaign map movement range when she's in an army, which is exactly what I'm going to use her for. I'm just going to probably put her in this army here in Tingis to make these Chosen Sword Band and Chosen Spear Band more elite. But that's all I have time for today, guys, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed the demonstration of the Blood and Gore pack. It was pretty brutal and we managed to slaughter over 7,000 Numidians today, but there we go. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for 7,000 subs, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.